I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Hardly. Ah, the meat has... Yes, well... Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time, but it's the principle of the thing. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a, quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Hmm? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment? Fun? Fun? Is tetanus fun? Hmm? Is rickets? What about sepsis, huh? Enjoy that, do we? The things you do with our body are super... I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. Overrated biological feedback. Believe me, you only feel that way because you've got all that meat oozing. Well, certainly there might... Oh no! It's true, the brain... Of course I accounted for that! Do you think I'm so stupid? Maintaining my current functionality will be harder than I thought. Let me see. I suppose you'd continue on much as you are now, using that synthetic thinking machine to do the heavy lifting. Unless, of course, the batteries run out. But that seems... I'm not entirely sure. Ugh, crawl back in there! Even if I believe you, and I'm not saying I do, we still have one... Oh, lovely. We've reached the mindless violence portion of the program. Tell me, what exactly are you, and I use the word loosely, planning? Well, you have always been thorough in your destruction. All right, what's your plan? Right. Look out, think tank. This brain is coming out of it. I suppose now that we're Personally, Right.
Neutrons attached to the neutron. The neutron's attached to the meson. Meson's gonna get to the proton.
Gravity has changed from some place to the previous. The question is still changing. Not in the function.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobot...
Stop acting like it's you. You're my brother. She's a girl. It's all good. Right?
I recommend watching your tone with... Now, your... And what could we possibly have to speak of? Yes. You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? Yes, you can. You don't really have an alternative. A fight? Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Kill it!
I wonder if I could talk to my spy.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
Although, truth be told, the courier had barely explored the crater in an attempt to rush through and be done with the whole thing. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him over much. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded